Scandinavian Bob here, hi. So, you're trying to quit porn, but you're having a bit of a rough time right now, relapsing a bit more often than you would like, right? Well, if so, make sure to watch this video to the end, because I think what I'm about to share is important. You know how guys interpret nofap differently. Some are focusing more on retaining their seed, while others focus more on overcoming a problematic porn habit and reboot their brain. Now, here's the deal. If you feel down right now and you feel like you are not getting anywhere, remember those 3 important words I have shared with you before? No? Well, then I need to remind you. Here they are. Progress, not perfection. You have to be able to zoom out and look at the big picture. Look, this is today right here where you are standing. Well, what you could do is to ask Google what date it was 100 days ago. And then what you do is to count the number of relapses you had during those days, assuming you have written it down somewhere, of course. Okay, so let's say you had 29 relapses in 100 days. Well, this would mean that you have been clean 71% of those days. In other words, you have a 71% success rate, and your job now is to try to increase that number. Now, I like this because now you are actually looking at the big picture here. And here's what's so cool. No matter on what level you are, even if you suck at rebooting, according to your own judgment here, not mine, but no matter where you are, you can always improve your success rate percentage. And a bit more here on feeling bad after those relapses. I want you to understand something here. I myself come from a background of being addicted to porn. So this is why I so often make videos where I'm talking about the importance of getting rid of those nasty porn binges. When it comes to nofap, that's where at least 95% of the benefits lie. Because by frequently fapping to today's super stimulating porn, you are at risk of desensitizing your reward system in your brain. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to live. In fact, if you choose to watch porn, then go right ahead. Actually, I think many of my friends still watch porn, and I'm not judging them. However, as a former porn addict myself, I feel the need to let you know that having a desensitized reward system makes life much less interesting. So, why is this? Well, it's called desensitization for a reason. It means a numb pleasure response. And if the pleasure response in your brain is numb, it also means that you get less enjoyment out of day-to-day activities. Everything in life will be less pleasurable because you are no longer sensitive to dopamine. That's right, socializing will be more boring. Playing games is no longer as fun, and even listening to music feels grey. And of course, real-life women seem less interesting because you have been numbing your pleasure response with, who knows, maybe 100 videos per session. Think about that for a while. That's more hot babes in one single session than your ancestors could see in several lifetimes. So no wonder our reward system can't handle it. Yeah, so the most important thing is to get rid of those porn binges. And of course, you can do semen retention too if you like to. But here's my point. No matter what goal you have with nofap, you should not be too hard on yourself if you happen to slip. And this is true for both porn relapse or relapse in regards to just releasing your seed, if that's your goal, to keep that in. But especially the semen retention. If you're just doing that, then oh man, I would say to just treat that as an interesting challenge. A fun game that can bring you a bit more energy if you play it correctly. And don't freak out if you for some reason happen to release. That's just a normal bodily function. What I'm trying to say here is that getting rid of porn is more important. But even here, even if you have a nasty porn relapse, you shouldn't beat yourself up about it. Instead, adapt an understanding mindset and try to figure out what you could have done differently. And then you take it as a learning experience as you trudge forward on your journey. Now, yes, you do need to have strict rules if you want to quit porn. But that's not the same as to say that you have to beat yourself up if you happen to relapse. Be kind to yourself. Keep in mind that we are talking about real addiction-related brain changes here. And that getting the hang of this is something that takes time and patience. So do not beat yourself up after a relapse. Be kind to yourself. And if you're wondering if it will be worth it, I can only say, oh man, by giving up porn, your reward system will become healthy again. And with a healthy dopamine system, everything in life will be much more interesting again. Remember that childlike excitement you used to have? Well, that is what so many guys who overcome their porn addiction report that they start experiencing again. All those small day-to-day activities will bring you much more joy again. And not only that, the neurotransmitter dopamine is even more about motivation and drive than pleasure. So the increase in energy and motivation to work on your goals you'll get after quitting porn is nothing short of amazing. I'm telling you guys, it really is. So if you feel like giving up right now and you're wondering where to find the strength to keep going with this whole nofap thing, remember these words. It's not about finding the strength to move on. It's about moving on when you don't have strength. If you can learn how to do that, you will become almost invincible. And that's true in any area of your life, not just nofap. If you need help with this, I recommend you check out Dopamine Discipline, an online course for people who want to stop using adult sites. The course is created by a licensed therapist using a new revolutionary HCT method. Now this stands for Habit Construction Therapy, and it produces absolutely phenomenal results. I have literally seen guys who have been addicted for decades manage to quit in just 7 days after signing up to this course. Just click the link under the video, read the testimonials over there, and you'll see what I mean. Now the course is created in a step-by-step way with pre-recorded videos to watch in every module, along with powerful exercises for you to do. The modules are set up in a way that they will give you everything you need in order to quit using adult sites for good. And not only that, they are actually created in a way that also help reduce your cravings and your urges. On top of all of this, you also get to have frequent live coaching calls with the therapist or some of the coaches there. Now you don't have to participate in those if you don't feel like it, but man, you should really take advantage of it, as it is impossible to overstate just how valuable that is. And as if that wasn't enough, when signing up to the course you also get your own accountability group, a group with 3 to 4 guys that you can communicate with and get support from 24/7 on, for example, WhatsApp or whatever media you choose, and you get to support them as well, of course. And hey guys, accountability is extremely powerful when it comes to giving up adult sites. Yeah, I seriously believe that this is the best online course for overcoming a PMO addiction you can currently find. And if you're sick and tired of relapsing and you just keep spinning your wheels, then you cannot find a better time than right now to put your life in order. So do like thousands of other men have already done and sign up to this online course so that you too can get rid of the pain for good. Just click the link where it says Dopamine Discipline right now, and you can check current pricing over at the sales page. They also have a light version and different paying options if you happen to be short on cash right now.